Well, obviously, one of the big things on your agenda for the spring is the race that has your, or the event that has your name on it, I should say. So how does
Yeah.
how does it feel to have an event out there that literally your name is on the door?
I guess I haven't really processed the thought of my name. It's a bit weird when I say to people my own name. Yeah, well, you're the Keely Classic. Yeah, that's a bit strange. But it was a really nice idea that me and my agency put together, and we wanted to make it a reality. I think I've been more focused on just getting race ready, not necessarily what the race is. I think it's going to be such a fun event, and I look forward to the day. I guess the focus, like after Paris, when I hurt my knee, I had a bit of time off, and then I think it was over 3 months later until I touched the track again. And just having that time, it was like, okay, we're a bit behind where we need to be, but just been working hard towards that. But I think it's going to be such a good day for British athletics that hopefully people enjoy it.
Yeah, I was going to say how sort of important is it to strike just now, whilst obviously your profile has never been higher than it is at the moment, but to be able to use that, and I know you've mentioned about giving sort of back to the sport and things, but just to be able to use that profile to be able to promote what you guys do and the wider sport.
Yeah, it's definitely a great opportunity, taking advantage of last summer's like Paris Olympics. And I literally haven't raced since. And obviously it came at a great time with sports personality that also went in our ways, which I think was great. That was a really good day. So we just want to bring track and field like up there with the other sports, the people that were nominated as well on that night. But you look at sports like tennis, like we have track stars going to watch tennis. Why don't we have tennis stars coming to watch athletics? That kind of talk. Like it's we enjoy other sports, so it's like you can come and enjoy ours. And I think it does need a bit of modernizing and a different approach a little bit, not too much, because I think the authenticity of track and field is still really good. Having all the events and so many different things going on, that's what it's all about. And it's just modernizing it, I would say.
Yeah, yeah. What's the response been like towards it? Obviously, there have been a few, big name announcements as well, over recent days too.
Yeah, I think some people were surprised by a couple of the names. We've got a couple more coming, but I'm not gonna reveal them yet. I think I'm gonna say that a lot of people maybe don't like change or don't like something new. And I think something new can sometimes scare people, like maybe why am I not involved or what's going on or what is this or and I think some people I've had some feedback of like people thinking I'm maybe getting distracted and I'm doing too much, but honestly I'm not. Like my agencies have done such a great job. I've had the saying about as much as the colorway, the name of it, and the pictures used. They've ran a couple of things by me, but they know that my focus is track, and I'm the type of person that would never let anything get in the way of that, no matter how glitz and glamour the outside world looks. So I was a bit frustrated with some of that response, but overall, I think it's a positive thing, and hopefully, I think when people see it, this new thing, we've got a lot of new things coming this year. The new structure with the Grand Slam and the Athlos meet that happened last year. There's so much going on, so I think adding in something else is probably a bit like whoa, but I think it's a really positive thing. We're not trying to change too much. We're not going to mess with anybody's races. We want it to, we've got para events in there, we've got field events, we've got young events, and then we've got the elites running. So it's a real mix of everything, and hopefully it just highlights the great people that we have in British athletics.
It's interesting that you say about that sort of reaction to something new, and I think that's perhaps one of the issues that the sport is having to deal with at the moment. That, you know, people are trying to make changes, are trying to bring the sport forward a bit, but there tends to be resistance when that happens.
Yeah, it's a really strange response, really, because they want the change, they want the more money, they want this, but then if it happens, it's a bit like whoa, 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 it's happening too fast. But I think that happens in like a lot of industries, and when there's something new being presented, even when you talk about Grand Slam, I haven't signed up myself, but I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. I just feel like it isn't the fit for me right now, but I don't see any change as a bad thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And important when it comes to the Keely Classic, what are your hopes for it? Is this the sort of year one, the start of hopefully more things to come?
Yeah, the aim is to hopefully have it as a yearly meet. we've done quite well with getting it on as a bronze meet straight away. I think that's really quite good, and hopefully we'll see how this one goes. And I don't know the standards of how to get it to a silver or a gold. That's not my place to know, but hopefully we can get it up there at some point. So yeah, that's just the goal really, is to bring something fun, something different. We want to make it more of a show than kind of just an event, something where people come and have fun. That there might be a few different things of seating and maybe more lighting, more music, more, we want people to enjoy themselves and have something going on where they think they want to come back.